I'm MJ Acosta-Ruiz with the NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. Quarterbacks, wide receivers, and tight ends kicked off day one of the 2022 NFL Scouting Combine. However, it was the wideouts and their 40 times grabbing the headlines, with Baylor's Tyquan Thornton leading the way, clocking an official 4.2840. Cincinnati quarterback Desmond Ridder ran an unofficial 4.4940, which is faster than any current NFL QB's previous combine time. On Friday, running backs and offensive linemen take the field at Lucas Oil Stadium. A reminder, you can see day two of the Scouting Combine exclusively on NFL Network beginning at 4 p.m. Eastern. In other news, the NFL and NFL Players Association have agreed to suspend all aspects of their joint COVID-19 protocols, with all operations returning to normal after 2 years of restrictions. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Have you wanted to speak a new language but thought it'd be too difficult or take too much time? Then try Babbel. In just 15 minutes a day, Babbel teaches you conversations that you will actually use. With 14 languages and lesson topics like travel, business, relationships, and more, you'll learn what matters most to you. Babbel. Language for life. Learn a new language with ease. Go to Babbel.com to try for free. That's Babbel.com.
Taco Bell presents a get-out-of-bedtime story. It's time to wake up from this amazing dream, even though you're jet skiing on lemonade. How extreme! And oh, look at that. You just won the lottery. Is that a castle? Take the keys. It's your property. What's better than swimming in space? Just wait for the big reveal. It's Taco Bell breakfast, and it's actually real. So it's time to wake up and bid your dreams farewell, because toasted breakfast burritos are waiting for you, only at Taco Bell. Participating Taco Bell locations near you during breakfast hours only.
And today, what is Friday?
It's Friday all day long is what I heard.
Oh, okay. Friday, March 4th, 2022. Opening day of the California Midwinter Fair and Fiesta.
That's right.
Okay.
So right, as Tony Tiger says.
3 o'clock is the ceremony to open the gates.
Yes, that's because otherwise it has to be done officially.
And if they don't at 3 o'clock, you actually open the gates, you have to climb over the way you used to get into when you were a kid. Caught you in that one, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I tell you what, I hope that fence wasn't too tall, because I would have had a hard time.
Yeah.
Short legs.
Well, you were the same one that had 18 of your buddies in the trunk of your car when you went to the drive-in movie, right?
Well, I heard that did happen on occasion.
Okay. Yes. With a 6-pack of beer stashed under the seat. I know.
I heard.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, fair. Always lots of fun, and it's good to have it back.
Yeah, you can feel the excitement yesterday out there. We did the final touches so that we would be ready for today, tomorrow, or today, and we are. We're ready.
Okay, are we ready for Gabe?
Well, that's why.
Well, I don't know if you saw Gabe late yesterday afternoon, but he was showing the outfit he's going to be wearing tonight at the fair. It's a pink tutu. Mm-hmm. He'll be riding a unicycle and juggling bowling balls.
Yeah, that bowling ball juggle, that takes a very special touch.
Yeah. And Gabe is able to do that.
Yeah, that's what I understand. I haven't seen him yet, but I'm looking forward to that.
Okay, so we'll go to the fair. Gabe will be at the KXO broadcast booth this evening at 5.
Yes, sirree. He's going to open up, and he'll be there until, 8 tonight?
He'll be there until, 8 o'clock. Actually, from 4 till 8.
4 till 8, okay.
Yeah. Going to get him started early.
Kind of get him warmed up, or get the people warmed up.
Exactly.
He's warmed up all the time.
Yes. He's kind of like the Energizer Bunny.
Well, you'll see tonight, folks.
Okay. You ready for birthdays?
Birthdays, yes.
Okay. Actor Paula Prentice is 84. Singer Chris Ray, 71. Actor Kay Lenz, 69. Emilio Estefan of the Miami Sound Machine is 69. Actor Catherine O'Hara is 68. Actor McKelty Williamson, well, that would be Bubba from Forrest Gump. He's 65. Actor Patricia Heaton is 64. Actor Steven Weber, 61. Former Metallica bassist Jason Newsted is 59. Actor Stacey Edwards, 57. Actor Patsy Kensit, 54. Actor Andrea Bendewald is 52. Actor Jessica Heap, 39. Actor Scott Michael Foster is 37. Actor Audrey Esparza is 36. Actor Margot Harshman is 36. Actor Josh Bowman, 34. Actor Andrea Bowen, 32. Actor Jenna Boyd is 29. Local birthdays coming up.
It's tournament time, and we have the games on AM 1230. March Madness featuring the top collegiate basketball teams, and we will feature more than 20 games of the NCAA Men's Basketball Championship Tournament. March Madness is brought to you by Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center at El Centro Motors, the Brawley Auto Center, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall, H&R Block throughout the Valley, and the Yuma County Fair. Catch the madness on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230.
We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Alfred Ornelas, Ana Osuna, Bianca Soriano, Carmen Garcia, Gloria Lovio, Jalen Johnson, Jose Galaviz, Kathleen Wilson, Larissa Wilson, Lupe Montoya, Maria Madrid, Nicolas Martinez, Rene Flores, Sebastian Tejas, Steve Walker, Sergio Romo, Linda Arroyo Cornejo, Jerry Merton, Reina Vidari, Art Sadia, Linda Wyatt, and Gloria Rivera. Happy birthday from KXO. Okay, good day to celebrate your birthday at the fair, right?
Absolutely. Some lady called earlier in the week and said she had a friend that she was taking out to eat at the California Midwinter Fair tonight. As not a surprise, but as a special treat.
Well, how about a bacon-wrapped corn dog?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's in the health area, food area.
Right by the defibrillator.
Yes.
Okay.
You can get shocked in advance if you want to protect yourself. You can do that.
I suppose. Anyway, it should be fun. And yes, it is fair time. Yes, we do have some wind in the forecast. And, well...
That's how I got here this morning, as the wind blew me here.
Yes. Just put a sail up on the car and save a lot of money on gas, right?
Yes.
Okay.
More truth to that than meets the eye.
Ah, yes. Okay. You ready for news?
Ready.
We're going to jump in with a look at World and California news headlines right now. And it is brought to you by your friends in the air conditioning business, Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
CBS News special report. Just in, the Supreme Court has reinstated the death penalty for the Boston Marathon bomber, Dzhokhar Tsarnaev. The 6-3 conservative majority siding with a 2020 challenge by the Justice Department. The attack killed 3 people and wounded more than 260 9 years ago. In Ukraine, explosions in Kyiv as Russian forces try to take out more vital infrastructure. They've seized control of a nuclear plant, the largest in Europe, after a missile attack. CBS's Charlie D'Agata.
The shelling and the explosions, which even set fire to parts of the facility for a time, raised fears about damage or radiological risks to the plant.
Officials report no radioactive leak. NATO Secretary General refusing a request from President Zelensky for a no-fly zone.
The Biden administration, we are not going to move into Ukraine, neither on the ground or in the Ukrainian airspace.
CBS News special report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. LOCKE. That's 76093 LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. A mom from Redding who claims she was abducted nearly 6 years ago, now under arrest and charged with lying to police. 39-year-old Sherry Papini accused of making up the story so she could stay with an ex-boyfriend.
Authorities now revealing in a criminal complaint that DNA evidence recovered from Papini's clothing she was wearing when she returned matched her ex-boyfriend's DNA, and he admitted to investigators that he helped Papini run away.
Correspondent Andrea Fuji. Papini facing up to 25 years in prison and a $500,000 fine. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi asked by reporters Thursday her reaction to during a State of the Union address by Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene of Georgia and Lauren Boebert of Colorado.
Let me just say this. I agree with what Senator Lindsey Graham said. Shut up.
Two congresswomen shouting build the wall while Biden was talking about immigration. Boebert shouting a mention of service members killed in Afghanistan as Biden talked about his late son Bo's death from cancer. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist.
I never chose to become a gambling addict, but what I did choose was to get help from a professional counselor. Admitting I was powerless to solve my problem, that opened the doors. I thought I was beyond repair until I called 1-800-GAMBLER and was provided life-changing resources and referrals at zero cost to me.
For no-cost gambling addiction counseling, call 1-800-GAMBLER or text SUPPORT to 53342. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
You're home after a long day, preparing dinner when...
Ew! What's that? It smells like rotten eggs.
That might be a natural gas leak.
It can't be. We don't have any natural gas appliances.
Even if you don't use natural gas, that rotten egg odor could be a sign of a leak in your neighborhood. Because gas lines can be buried anywhere.
Shut up.
No, speak up. If you ever suspect a leak, leave immediately and call 911 and Southwest Gas.
Thanks, deep voice narrator.
You're very welcome.
And it's page one of the local news, page one of the service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley, at the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, at El Centro Motors, and now a new third location at the Imperial Valley Mall.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Friday morning. We got good news for COVID, and we got some bad news. George Kxo has the story.
New numbers have been released by the County Public Health Department. Updated numbers were released Thursday morning. Good news is that the downward trend for active COVID cases continues. There are currently 363 active COVID cases in the county, down from 444 reported on Tuesday. Bad news is the number of deaths attributed to the virus. Currently, there have been 874 deaths attributed to COVID-19. That is up from 869 reported on Tuesday. Number of COVID-positive patients hospitalized has gone down to 23 as compared to 42 reported earlier in the week. There are currently 10 COVID-positive patients in intensive care countywide. Total number of COVID vaccine doses administered countywide are now at 424,618, an increase of 3,507 reported on Tuesday. For Kxo Local News, I'm George Gale.
An El Centro resident reported that the catalytic converter was taken from her vehicle. According to El Centro police, an unknown suspect took the catalytic converter from a 2007 Toyota Prius. The thief might be able to get $50 to $100 for the converter, but the cost to replace the equipment is anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000. The vehicle remains inoperative until the catalytic converter is replaced. Later Wednesday morning, a local repair business reported that someone broke into the business and that several vehicles had their catalytic converters damaged. A vehicle battery was taken and an estimated $100 worth of damage was done to a fence. KXO News Time coming up to 7:43.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires guaranteed. We're talking the finest names in tires: Michelin, Pirelli, Dunlop, Bridgestone, Continental, and more. Check the prices, then talk to your Quick Lane service advisor. He will give you the best price, guaranteed. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall.
In other local news, El Centro Police update their investigation. Here's more on that story.
The investigation is into the stabbing death of a 62-year-old man. Mario Cepeda de la Torre was found suffering serious stab wounds Saturday night. Police found the victim in the 400 block of Main Street in El Centro at around 11:30 that night. The victim was given emergency treatment before being transferred to El Centro Regional Medical Center. He succumbed to the wounds at the hospital. Police say their investigation determined the man had been stabbed at 4th and State Streets. Police made that determination after following a blood trail. Officials say investigators are looking at a suspect, but no names will be released until an arrest is made. Police are asking anyone with any information about the incident to call the El Centro Police Investigations Bureau or contact the department on social media. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Imperial Irrigation District energy customers once behind in power bill payments during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020 are no longer delinquent. The good news is that this debt has been paid off, said Belin Valenzuela, the IID's chief financial officer, speaking to the IID board of directors about what amounted to $11.3 million in consumer delinquencies in December of 2020. Valenzuela reported on the matter during the board's regular meeting of March 1st of this year. The 2020 debt was created between March and December of that year when the district temporarily suspended electric service disconnections to provide a form of relief to customers during the uncertainties of the pandemic. Recovery of the unpaid balance picked up in February of 2021 as IID worked with 9,000 customers on payment installment plans and with general partner agencies to help customers get financial assistance with their unpaid balances. As of February 15th of this year, installment plans and balances are dated back March 4th through June 1st of this year have been paid on active, inactive, residential, and some commercial accounts. A very significant accomplishment was stated by IID Board President Jim Hanks. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the Local News, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. I've got a suggestion. Why don't you take a short trip to the Peanut Patch in Yuma? The Peanut Patch, well, it's so much more than peanuts. Yeah, it's a great place to visit. You can spend the better part of a day there if you want, and you'll find the Peanut Patch with many homemade chocolates. They offer fresh English toffee, plain or covered in milk chocolate, pecan turtles that are to die for, made from scratch with a special recipe. You'll love their yogurt-covered peanuts, raisins, and almonds. So many great things available at the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Now, the Peanut Patch is open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. Yuma time. They are closed on Sunday. And if you want to get to the Peanut Patch, I would suggest you Google Peanut Patch. Yeah, just Google the Peanut Patch. You'll get directions. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. What a great way to spend a day. Page 2 of the Local News and Weather brought to you this morning by the Town Pump in Westmoreland. Open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30, and by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, 7 a.m. till 3 p.m.
For local news this weekend, it's Heber's turn. George Gale explains.
Community cleanup will be held in Heber tomorrow. Imperial Valley Resource Management Agency will be available at the community cleanup. It will be at 1184 Rockwood Avenue by the sewer plant in Heber from 8 a.m. until 12 noon. It is for Heber residents only. Must show proof of residency, a utility bill, or driver's license. They will be accepting computers, monitors, TVs, and passenger and light truck tires. Rims will be accepted as well. That's tomorrow in Heber. For more information, go to the ivrma.org website. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The California Midwinter Fair and Fiesta opens today. Gates at the fair open at 3. Friday, that's March 4th, as the fair returns after missing a year due to the pandemic. Much of the fair will be outdoors, but there will be a number of indoor concessions and activities. Entertainment will be featured daily on the grounds throughout the 10-day run of the fair. Popular hypnotist Susie Hayner, Godfrey the Magician, the Stilt Circus, Balloonasi, will be appearing. A number of top-notch cover bands as well as local bands and artists will also be featured. Events on the fairgrounds dirt track will be held daily with UTV races on March 4th, mini dwarfs, junior sprints, micro sprints, pure stock, and Southwest lightning sprints on Saturday, March 5th, and Sunday, March 6th. There will be a demolition party on Wednesday, March 9th, and on Sunday, March 13th, the Heritage 500 will start at 1:30 p.m. The admission price to the fair includes all the entertainment features. The Carnival Midway has been expanded and offers different sections for grown-ups and the little ones. GavCon groundbreaking is scheduled for this month. Here's more on that story.
It will be held on March 11th. Groundbreaking is the beginning of a major rehab project. GavCon Incorporated will rehabilitate the vacant building at the corner of Neckel Road and Highway 86 in Imperial to enhance accommodations in the Imperial Valley. Participating in the ceremony will be GavCon, the Imperial Valley Regional Chamber of Commerce, and the City of Imperial. Included in the program will be remarks from project stakeholders and local officials. Groundbreaking ceremony begins at 10 a.m. Project is being called the North Point Development. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
When you're ready for great home-style cooking, there are 2 locations for the best in the Imperial Valley. Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., featuring delicious breakfast and lunch entrees, including menudo, liver and onions, and meatloaf. The Town Pump in Westmoreland is open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30 p.m., specializing in delicious prime ribs, steaks, chicken, salmon, and lobster. So for a great dining experience, visit Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley, and the Town Pump in Westmoreland.
Here's Carroll Buckley with a weather update.
The National Weather Service says much cooler and more active weather is returning to the Imperial and Yuma valleys as multiple weather systems move through the area. Isolated to scattered showers are in the forecast through Saturday. The highest chance of rain and isolated thunder arrives this afternoon and evening. Periods of gusty winds are also expected through tomorrow, with the strongest winds over portions of the Imperial Valley. Below normal temperatures will persist into early next week. 85 the high yesterday, 50 the overnight low. Wind gusts peaked at 38 miles an hour overnight. Today, mostly sunny with a high near 71. Southwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, increasing to 15 to 20 miles an hour this afternoon. Gusts as high as 30 miles an hour. There is a 40% chance of precipitation before 1 p.m., then a slight chance of showers after 5 p.m. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 50. West wind about 15 miles an hour, gusting as high as 30 miles an hour. A 20% chance of showers between 3 and 4 a.m. Saturday, increasing clouds with a high near 68. West wind 15 to 25 miles an hour with gusts as high as 40 miles an hour. a 20% chance of showers after 10 a.m. On Sunday, it'll be sunny with a high near 70, west wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. 64 degrees, 45% relative humidity, wind out of the west 10 to 20 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, and by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, Imperial Valley's fine dining experience.
Kokopah Resort is celebrating their lucky loyals in March. 2 winners every hour from 5 to 8 p.m. will win $100 in rewards play and bonus rewards based on your card level. You can earn entries daily by playing your favorite slots or table games with your rewards card. Be a lucky loyal every Friday and Saturday in March. For complete rules, see the Kokopah Casino Rewards Club. We love our loyals at Kokopah Casino Resort, South Highway 95 in Somerton.
It's Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. In NBA action, Hawks hammered the Bulls 130-124. Celtics beat the Grizzlies 120-107. Heat hammered the Nets 113-107. Pistons got by the Raptors 108-106. Mavericks whipped the Warriors 122-113. Kings dumped the Spurs 115-112. And the Clippers continue to win. Well, hey, they beat the Lakers, but then everybody does. 132-111. Yeah, and Russell Westbrook said he's still trying to figure out his role with the team, which he has said has changed every single night.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
You won golf? How about golf? It's the inaugural city tournament at Desert Trails RV Park and Golf Course, Saturday, March 12th. It's an 8 a.m. shotgun start. The proceeds help the Dynamo El Centro Soccer Club. And the Kiwanis Early Riser Club of El Centro will host its annual Neil Jorgensen Memorial Golf Tournament Saturday, March 19th at Barbara Worth Country Club. And Burning Bush International Golf Tournament, March 26th at the Del Rio Country Club, and it benefits Burning Bush International. And don't forget, there's racing on the dirt track at the California Midwinter Fair and Fiesta, all during the fair. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro. The markets right now, well, the Dow off almost 500 points at 33,301. The S&P 500 down 70 points at 4293. The NASDAQ off 259 points at 13,279. Meanwhile, gold jumped $24.50 an ounce, and oil up $5.04 a barrel. Meanwhile, Russia's second biggest oil company calls for an end to Putin's war. The company's board of directors said in a statement to shareholders, staff, and customers that it was calling for the soonest termination of the armed conflict. Lukoil chairman and CEO Vaget Elikoperova is one of Russia's richest men. The majority of Lukoil shares are owned by the former Caspian Sea oil rig worker and his deputy, Leonid Fedun, according to Reuters. KXO Financial News Time is 7:58.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
It will be mostly sunny today with a high near 71. Southwest wind 5 to 15 miles an hour, increasing to 15 to 20 miles an hour this afternoon, with gusts as high as 30 miles an hour. There is a 40% chance of precipitation before 1 p.m., then a slight chance of showers after 5 p.m. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 50. West wind about 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 30 miles an hour. A 20% chance of showers between 3 and 4 a.m. Saturday, increasing clouds with a high near 68. West wind 15 to 25 miles an hour, gusts as high as 40 miles an hour, a 20% chance of showers after 10 a.m. tomorrow. And we have 64 degrees, downtown winds out of the west 10 to 20. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services.
At Burgers and Beer, we want to make your every visit a great visit. We want you to have great service. We want your taste buds to dance with happiness and your thirst to be quenched. We want you to enjoy great sports and great music. But most of all, we want you to enjoy your friends, your family, your date, your business meal, your party, your mom, your dad, and even Aunt Karen. At Burgers and Beer, we're all about you. 5 locations to serve you: El Centro, Yuma, Temecula, La Quinta, and Rancho Mirage.
KXO, El Centro, California.
This is CBS, the Exogen Temporal Scanner.
I'm Steve Kathan. The U.S. Supreme Court has just reinstated the death sentence for Boston Marathon bomber Dzhokhar Tsarnaev. Legal scholar Jessica Levinson.
What the court said is everybody's entitled to a fair trial, and he actually got one. So they vacated the lower court decision that tossed out the death sentence. They said that the lower court was wrong to say that the death sentence could not be imposed, and therefore the Boston bomber's death sentence now is reinstated. He will be put to death.
Now to Ukraine, where CBS's Charlie D'Agata has the latest on the big nuclear power plant that was attacked and seized by Russian forces, caught fire, and is now considered stable.
It provides more than a fifth of Ukraine's energy needs, and it's now under Russian control. The nuclear watchdog, the IAEA, released a statement saying that the safety systems of the reactors have not been affected. There's been no release of radioactive material, and most importantly, the monitoring systems are fully functional. Ukraine's president called attacking and seizing that plant an act of nuclear terror.
For now, at least, the West is rejecting calls for a no-fly zone to be established over Ukraine. NATO Chief Jens Stoltenberg.
And our assessment is that we understand the desperation, but we also believe that if we did that, we'll end up with something that could end in a full-fledged war in Europe, involving many more countries.
In Germany, a Berlin rabbi is taking in refugees from Ukraine as they arrive by train from Poland.
We have accepted in the last 24 hours over 20 families. We are expecting in the next 3 to 4 days at least another 100 families coming here.
A chaotic scene today in Peshawar, Pakistan. After a bomb blast at a mosque killed more than 50 people and injured scores of others, there's been no claim of responsibility. The government says 678,000 jobs were created last month, and the unemployment rate fell to 3.8%. CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger.
The report does show that the labor market
continues to heal and is largely back to where it was 2 years ago before COVID hit.
Pay rose just slightly last month, but increased 5.1% over the past year. The Major League Baseball Players Association says it's launched a $1 million fund to help stadium workers who were impacted by the continuing lockout. Wall Street, right now the Dow is down 495 points, NASDAQ down 268. This is CBS News.
If you're checking for fever, the leading sign of COVID-19, beware of dangerously inaccurate non-contact thermometers. Instead, learn about Exergen at Exergen.com.
Exergen would like you to know about an important study just released by the FDA. It confirms what the medical community has known all along. Non-contact thermometers are not accurate. The study also reports that they fail to meet FDA requirements for accuracy in labeling. We can't afford to tolerate the rampant false temperature readings from non-contact thermometers. Accurate temperature measurements are essential. You need Exergen thermometers because they are accurate and backed by over 100 clinical studies. Be sure, be accurate with Exergen. Learn more at Exergen.com.
You're always up for some fun with the family, so you order the essentials, a new board game, some baking supplies, and even a new projector for outdoor movie night. And with the Bank of America customized Cash Rewards credit card, you can choose to earn 3% cash back on online shopping, which could increase to up to 5.25% as a preferred rewards member. Rewards which you can put toward an extra treat that everyone will enjoy, like an old-fashioned popcorn machine. Visit bankofamerica.com/more rewarding and apply now. Copyright 2021 Bank of America Corporation.
Is your pet getting food that contains something that's endangered?
Pet owners themselves may howl in horror to hear that cats and dogs are eating food containing endangered sharks. Several brands list vague ingredients such as ocean fish or whitefish, and some don't mention fish at all. Out of 144 samples, about a third contain shark DNA from species including the silky shark and the sand tiger shark, both vulnerable species. Scientists are calling for more accurate labeling so people know what they're feeding their pets. There are shark products and cosmetics, too. Allison Keyes, CBS News.
Well, citing the war in Ukraine as a factor, road race cyclist Pavel Sivakov, who raced at the Tokyo Games for the Russian team, says he'll compete in Paris in 2024 as a French citizen. He grew up in France. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Do you check your Google search results regularly? You should. People often get their first impression of you or your business online. Negative comments on the internet can impact your life and your livelihood. Take control of your online reputation. Get your free reputation report card at reputationdefender.com. It may reveal negative posts from an ex-employee, upset patient or client, news article, legal issue, or even exposed personal information right there in your Google search results. Uncover what's lurking on the internet about you with reputationdefender.com's patented scan and get your free reputation report card. Or for immediate assistance with your reputation, call 800-401-6681. Our cutting-edge technology helps make your Google search results look their best. Call 800-401-6681. That's 800-401-6681. 800-401-6681. Or take the free scan at reputationdefender.com.
Who's the honcho around here?
Carroll Buckley.
I am. Where are you?
Carroll Buckley.
They broadcast me out on the radio. 12:30 KXO.